Zane Clodfelter with OttersTV here with Evansville starter Zach Smith. Welcome to our OttersTV. It's great to have you with us. Got to Evansville in 2022 and you started out of the bullpen, but now in 2023, since the opening of the regular season, you've been a starter. How did you make that adjustment in the off season?
My whole entire career I've pretty much been a starter, so it was kind of riding a bike, just getting back in the groove of starting and all that kind of stuff, so it's pretty easy.
So how difficult then was the adjustment? You said you've been a starter for most of your life, then to be coming out of the bullpen where that's a little bit more unpredictable.
Yeah, it was definitely a weird transition going from starting, knowing exactly when you're going to pitch every week, to staying in shape and keeping your body fresh in the bullpen. It definitely was a struggle, but glad I have the opportunity to start and keep doing what I'm doing.
What advice would you give to someone who's getting to the professional ranks and that is accustomed to starting at previous levels to apply there in the bullpen?
Just stay ready, because you never know when your name's going to get called. Know the situation, kind of read which situations you've been coming in, and then when that happens, get your body ready and get ready to go, because you never know.
What goes into just you're starting a game that particular day? What is your preparation for that from the moment that you wake up?
Well, I pretty much just wake up and relax until I have to come to the field. Then I come to the field, just put my headphones in, do my routine of stretching, and about an hour-long routine, and then throw on the field and get ready to go. It's pretty simple. What
type of music are you listening to as you try to get into that mindset?
It depends. Some days I like rap, some days I like rock. It just depends on the mood I'm in that day.
And are you one of those starting pitchers, you know, Bob Gibson, who's a Hall of Famer in Cooperstown, they always said that if he started that particular day, you weren't allowed to talk to him even if you were his best friend in the clubhouse. Are you approachable before a start, or are you still kind of off to yourself and secluded?
I would say I'm approachable. Yeah, I'm not too big on the whole just leave me alone. I mean, I talk to people all the time on start days. It kind of gets me relaxed, just kind of getting it out.
What is your favorite thing about pitching at Bosse Field?
Just the environment. It's just a very comfortable and relaxed environment to pitch in. You know, it's a pitcher's park. Just knowing you have a good defense behind you, it's pretty fun to pitch here.
And then the Frontier League, I've talked with other starters in the rotation about the difference between natural and artificial turf, because I know the Frontier League has a ton of artificial turf in it now.
Right. Yeah, I definitely would prefer pitching on natural, because it's just me, but that's another thing I like about Bosse is it's natural surface and it's just easier to pitch.
And then the defense behind you for the Otters in 2023 has been really, really reliable. How nice is that as a starter when you have to go X amount of innings to not only put the Otters in position to win, but keep the bullpen fresh? How nice is it knowing that you have a steady glove behind you?
Oh, it's great knowing that there's 8 guys behind you, 7 guys behind you that'll just lay out and make the play. It's a lot easier to pitch knowing that rather than trying to strike everybody out.
You're from the Southwest, right? Mm-hmm. So had you heard of Evansville prior to your arrival here last year?
I had before, just being around all baseball and stuff. Just heard about Evansville. I know there's a college here. We played Evansville when I was in college and all that.
Did you win?
Stuff. We did.
Okay, so
we did.
So you have that bragging right. And then had you heard of anything about Bosse Field prior to coming here?
No, the only thing is when I was coming here, I looked it up and saw that it was the 3rd oldest stadium behind Wrigley and Fenway, and I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. But
is there a con to Bosse Field as we reference this age? Because I know there are probably some aspects at Bosse Field that you don't get to enjoy as you do as opposed to a newer ballpark in the league.
I would say just like the features of it are a little older than other ones, like padded walls and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of like the old feel of Bosse.
And it feels like you've been in a lot of these pitchers' duels. It seems like whenever you're on the mound, it's the old National League style game where runs are at a premium. Do you focus on the offense and what they're doing, or is it just focusing solely on what you're doing on the mound and then the offense can do what it can do?
I think it's more of just focusing on what I can do to give the team the best chance to win, because the offense has their job to do and I have my job to do. So going out there and just putting up zeros and giving the offense a chance to give us a lead.
Otters have been hanging around the top 3 in the West Division of the Frontier League for most, if not all, of the season. There's about a month left, and the push for the postseason is on. What are going to be some keys for not only yourself, but those also in the rotation and those on the offensive side to keep this momentum going so you can ensure yourself a chance to play for a championship?
Just controlling what you can control, whether it be like umpires, stuff that goes on throughout the game. Just keep doing it, have the right mentality, throw strikes, do what you can to get outs and give the team a chance to win.
And that's exactly what Zach Smith does. I'm Zane Clodfelter. This has been OttersTV.
Parker Brahms, pitcher here for the Evansville Otters. Welcome to OttersTV. You can find more content on the Otters YouTube channel.